What's up, you guys? It's the Authentic Empress. Ooh, I was supposed to do this reading an hour to 2 hours ago, man. Okay, so there's something about you moving forward, upward, and onward, okay? Or moving away from some type of turbulent situation, okay? Moving to calmer waters. Hmm. Yeah, when I said this is the first time I ever noticed that there was another person or a kid here. So, for some of you guys, you could be a parent. This could be a parent and a child. This could be you and something that's like a child to you. It's equivalent to a child, something that you're birthing, something you're creating, okay? Something that you've created. Confirmation, okay? You got the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Swords, okay? So, however you're moving forward, okay? You're in this Nine of Pentacles energy, this self-sufficiency, confirmation with the Chariot and the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Okay, so you're going to be able to have some type of self-sustainability. So there was a death that failed here, okay? Yeah, you got the Magician card, and I seen the Death reverse, and I seen the Empress. So you're maintaining, look, the Devil card, the Knight of Wands in reverse. So you definitely had some energies coming towards you, or recently came at you with some type of impulsive action here. Is yeah, Knight of Swords. There's something about them constantly coming at you, to create some type of endings or some type of death. Like, there's something about I'm hearing unstoppable. You got the Hermit card. Like, for some of you, you could have literally like had individuals trying to kill you or take you out. Yeah, but you've escaped something here. You keep escaping. You got the Eight of Cups. You keep escaping. They're confused on how you keep escaping. Okay, these you got the Seven and the Eight of Cups. They're confused on how you keep escaping, like, you know, something that's meant to distort you from this path here, or distort your faith, distort your vision. Okay, these people know that you're destined to go towards some type of greatness or some type of success here, okay? Maybe these are individuals from the past. There's something here to do with your innocence as well. So what I was hearing earlier is I was meditating, and I was hearing about individuals coming up against you who have this energy of everything they touch fails. Everything they invest in fails, falls apart, destroyed, or it gets destroyed, or everything they touch fails. Whereas you're this energy that has this Midas touch energy, right? So it's like everything you touch turns to gold. So somebody thought that they was going to like touch, and they're showing me like that witch from, is that Snow White? They're showing me that witch that's really ugly. But something about blanketing, something about a witchy, ugly, nasty, dirty energy blanketing themselves with some type of glamour, okay? They couldn't get you. So the Sun card, some of you guys know that I have Snow White tatted. Well, I can't show, I got long sleeves. I have Snow White tatted on my arm, and I'm here like Sleeping Beauty. Something about you having helpers. Okay, this can even be like just your spirit family, okay? Your spirit family, spirit guys. It's like whatever you was touching and alchemizing, you had individuals like that was kind of on your trail, or like steadily trying to taint or pollute things around you, okay? Even you, okay? So I'm hearing like heavy emphasis on that quote, touch not my anointing and do my prophets no harm. So you know how you have to be mindful, be careful about who you let touch you, who you hug, who you touch, okay? Especially like if you're pregnant, okay? You can't just let any and everybody rub your stomach. Okay, there could be something about something you're creating or birthing, or that you birthed or created, that you really guard, like, and you protect, like a mother, like a mom, and how you didn't allow too much allow individuals to have too much information or too much eyes, like the wrong eyes, the wrong hands or whatever, on or around whatever this is that you're creating. Okay, and this is why you've been able to successfully move on or surpass or move past or find that escape, okay, from these traps that these people are trying to create for you, or these people's attempts to taint or pollute something. Okay. Confirmation. You got the Three of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, and the Temperaments. Yeah, it's something about you having angels, the Moon. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody, these people was willing to. The reason why these people was so relentless, like when it comes to pathologically lying on you, persecuting you, trying to taint your image, trying to taint your peace, your lifestyle, okay, sabotage you, is because this is what they do in their own lives. Like, this is what they do for themselves. Like, they just sabotage. These are self-sabotagers. Okay, emphasis on self-sabotage. Like, just because you self-sabotage, or you have a tendency, I just seen the Queen of Swords, you have a tendency to self-sabotage yourself, that doesn't mean that's my tendency. That's your tendency. So, did you forget? Like, I guess they forgot that they were still sowing them seeds for themselves. That while they're looking around, wondering why their marriages fail, wonder why they don't have a real career, they don't have any real drive or ambition, they don't have any zest for life or anything, like, that's because they're having to consume the poison that they are, and the poison that they try to be in other people's lives. You got the Ten of Swords. Okay, this poison could even just be trauma that they allow to just sit and saturate, like, within themselves, like, instead of properly doing the work. So these are people who just look conflict. People who maybe even try to compete with you. Man, look, Five of Wands in the Ten of Swords. Okay. These are people who's very relentless. Like, so I'm getting, this is not even something to ever have taken personal. Ten of Wands. Oh, the Ten of Wands disappeared. There's something significant about me saying that. Ten of Wands disappeared. Like, maybe there was a situation where these people was trying to create overwhelming burdens for you, or trying to overwhelm your energy, or like burden you or something like that. Look, you got Eight of Swords in reverse. The World card. A cycle is complete. A cycle has closed. And there's a new cycle here. Oh. These are people who always try to... See, here's the thing about God's way of escapes. One of those ways of escapes, the most potent one, is escaping within self. These people have created an environment, an internal environment, or allow an internal environment to formulate that there's no peace within. God can't really dwell within them. You got the Nine of Pentacles here. Now, what I mean by that, right? When you think about somebody like God, like when you have, like, for example, if there's somebody I like, or I'm the type of person, like, before I let somebody in my room or in my house or whatever, it's like, I got to make sure my, it's a certain way. Like, you feel me? Like, how we have that energy, like, where we would want our space. Well, not everybody. We do know that's a thing. And we're going to get on that. The Emperor. For those of us, we would prefer that our spaces be presentable before we allow, like, the person that we like, that we're crushing on, that we love, or, people who we respect, to an extent, before we allow them in our space. Okay, we'll even make them wait. You feel me? Or take a little bit longer. Like, it may be, if they may get irritated or whatever, like, they may even say, girl, I don't care about that. Boy, I don't care about that, but we care about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and, it's like it represents us, we think about how our environment, or our things, reflects who we are internally. There are some people, they're not able to really have that lens because their lens is already, like, dirtied. You know what I'm saying? There's been a heavy emphasis on me talking about the body is meant to be a temple, right? But you know how there's temples out there, like, we think about the physical world in temples and how they normally look and how presentable and very holy and sanctified and consecrated they are. And then you have all these different houses that people house in, with their families and stuff. And then you have abandoned houses, you have burned houses, you have crack houses, you have houses where a lot of prostitution is going on. Like, there's different forms of sheltering houses, you know what I'm saying? And that's reflective of how people are, like their actual flesh, their bodies, you know what I'm saying? So there's people who are walking crack houses, for example. There's people who are walking hospitals. There's people who are walking retreats. There are people who are literal temples, okay? Hence the Empress, Queen of Swords. This is giving your energy, Divine Collective. So it's something about these people trying to tear down your house, but they don't even have what it takes to even build such mansion or build such empire. You know what I'm saying? They don't have what it takes. They don't understand what went into building this empire. There's something about your empire, your castle being very safeguarded. Like, it's not just for looks. Like, it's very calculated how it's built. Like, it's built to last type of thing. Whereas these people, look, 3 of Swords. Whereas these people's, was built on, straw, like on the inside. Like, when you think about the, I'm trying to think about my dad. What is it called? Insulated something. Okay, so let's think about building a house. So you have like the little, damn, what is shit? What's the little wooden brown material that they use? But then you insulate the walls and stuff like that, and then you may put some type of cement, on outside, or break it in, put the stones. Like, it's layers to how that house is built. There's something here about how our energy is focused on the external aspect of how the house is built, but the foundation of the house ain't built on shit. Like, the foundation is weak as fuck. Meanwhile, your foundation, Divine Collective, is King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles energy. Okay, so it's not just the external, but the internal. It's like, it's very, it's very stable. Okay, so this could be referring to your mental. This could be referring to your emotional balance and harmony, or your how you do this. How you make it's about the cleaning. What's your upkeep? Within the house. You know what I'm saying? How do you maintain the house? Okay, some of you guys, for example, I don't have my own physical house right now, like in this moment. Like, I don't. You get what I'm saying? But and some people who do have houses or whatever, or their living conditions may be better at the moment, or it was at the moment, they could have been very prideful with this, thinking that they're better than me, or their foundation is better, they're more stable than me because they have a physical house. You get what I'm saying? Like, but when it comes to their internal selves, their bodies, how they carry themselves and stuff like that, look, how they carry themselves and stuff like that, it's like, if God was to snap his finger and I turn into, like, everything that I am, and how I carry myself, and the work that I've done, the shadow work, all of that, like the balance that I embody, the frequency that I embody, if I was to just turn into a house, like, how would my house, like my actual house, like, how would it look? How would I look if I turn into a house right now? Like, if you see a temple version of me, like, how would it look compared to these people who are very weak spirited, or their spirits are malnourished? Their spirits, look, Judgment in the 10 of Cups. Okay, there is no love within them. There is no God within them. You get what I'm saying? Like, those phrases of, look, how do they invest when it comes to, look at this, investment in 10 of Pentacles. Some of you guys literally are in the embodiment of a 10 of Pentacles and a 10 of Cups, right? You're the embodiment of that. You have some people who have fancy houses and mansions and stuff, but they mistreat people, or they don't love themselves, or, you feel me, like, they're unsatisfied. They have no peace, right? With the 7 of Cups. You know how people say, there's a difference between, like, it can be a nice house, whatever, or a smaller house. But if there's love inside of that house, or if there's a lack of love in that house, it's not a home. Okay. And so I'm hearing too, like there's energies who want to come back home, who want to come to you. They feel like you're home, or you have this energy that feels like home. Confirmation with the lovers. Look, they want to come home. You have energies that want to come home. They want to come back to you. Okay, and this is not all representative. In this case, it's not talking about a represent a physical house or home as we know it. You have people who want to come to the altar. They want to come to the temple. They want to come to the sanctuary. Okay, like I'm hearing, Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. Tried and true. So there's been storms that try to blow down this house, or destroy or disrupt this foundation. Okay, like really test to see like if it can stand, if it's unwavering. Okay, against the wiles of the devil. You know what I'm saying? This is scripture that I'm quoting y'all, right? Pure and holy, tried and true, and with thanksgiving I'll be a living sanctuary, Lord, for you. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary. It used to be one of my favorite songs growing up. Pure and whole, tried, and with thanksgiving, oh, I'll be a sanctuary for you. Whatever you say, my answer will be yes. Yes. Yes to your will, Lord. Yes to your way. Lord, I'll go where you want me to go. Okay, Empress. But that's the thing. That obedience to the divine. Okay? Can you hold? Do you have what it takes to hold God within? For God, have you opened the door to God? Okay? So let's really talk about this. Let's talk about the idea, the concept of home invasions and property damage, vandalism. And think about people's temples that's housing spirits or housing a spirit. Okay. How people execute or utilize their willpower. I just seen the King of Cups. There could be that's deep. There's the King of Cups here, reflecting on what he labored in, what he labored towards. Okay. Labor of love is what I'm hearing as well, but because I seen the 8 of Pentacles also. Yeah, somebody could be in their emotions. This would be in secret. Okay. Yeah. There could be some conflict behind the scenes as well. So you know how everybody wants to get a house, like especially like a man. Like a man wants to have a house. You know, a good man wants to have a house. He wants to have a wife. He wants to have children. Wants to have a family. You know what I'm saying? He wants to have a foundation. I was thinking about earlier today. I was thinking about how the guys that I've dated, and they actually just allow themselves to be in that lover boy energy with me, and they invested like genuine love into me. It's not about them having like a lot, okay, or being able to pour a whole lot into me, or like them having a lot of money, or them having the best clothes. Like it was never about that. It was about how they treated me. And when they treated me well and they genuinely loved me and gave me love and was receptive and reciprocal of my love, they literally improved. Like their life overall was improving. Like they began to gain more finances, gain more confidence in themselves, gain more wealth, okay, gain more ambition, gain more drive. You know what I'm saying? Like Ace of Pentacles. And it was always external factors or external family and friends that began to meddle and try to turn them into this Knight of Wands and a reverse energy against me. And for those who took the bait, you know, of course, look, for those who took the bait, okay, and decided to do me harm, you know, at the unsound counsel of these individuals around them that was really just intimidated or jealous of the fortune, or they, oh my God. It's like when they started to disregard the connection or abuse me, become abusive to me, harmful, hurt me, break my heart. And I get to the point that I detach, or the love that was once pure is like kind of tainted between us. For one, they'll consume so much of that unsound energy, right? That now, you know, they're on the wrong path type shit. You feel me? Now they're just making these decisions, you know, digging themselves in a further hole. And of course, the way that it goes, I'll get to the point where it's like, okay, this is just too much pain. This is intolerable. I have to, you know, sever, because now it's like I'm being drained and I'm burdened. I'm overwhelmed. I'm being depleted, which was the goal when it came to those external beings or friends and family or whatever, connections, or Jezebel, succubus, whatever that they associate themselves with. They were trying to deplete my fortune through those people. Okay, because we have to understand, like, a lot of people get blinded by the flesh, but you know, spiritually, motherfuckers know what they be doing. They know what time they on. They know who they work for. Okay, even if there are some people in the mix, like for example, these masculines or the feminine, whatever. Like the person that you used to date, you know, they're kind of like blinded, which that's the intent. You feel me? But you know, being blinded is a choice, because one thing about an empress, or one thing about being with a divine being, a prophet. Like, what's a prophet? What is a prophetess? Somebody who has some type of foresight. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who can see. Okay, somebody who has prophetic dreams, prophetic visions. Okay, like the gift of prophecy. You know, you can prophesy what's to come. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they demonize like tarot so bad, and the idea of seers and stuff, because we have the power to protect. Okay, to create preventative measures, and you know, be 10 steps ahead, because you might as well saying that you might as well be saying that God is evil, because God said, you know, before these things spring up, I shall tell you of them. You know, God talks about dreams and prophets and Daniel and all type of stuff. Like, so you might as well say that God is the devil, you know. But that's literally what they said with Jesus. They said that Jesus was able to do what he was doing, you know, through the prince of devils, like demons. But it was actually through God, the Most High God, the omnipresent, omniscient God that sees all, knows all. Like, what? Do you understand the distortion, the delusion, like the confusion, like that? It's senseless confusion, senseless distortion. I feel like there's a heavy emphasis on like this veil being stripped, but it's like it's obvious. Like, it was already obvious for us. You know what I'm saying? But it's even more obvious. Like, it's even more obvious. Like, you can't ignore it. The distortion tactics, the illusion and delusion spells, you know what I'm saying, and projections and shit. Like, shit is way too obvious. It's way too obvious. But something that I used to say too is how, look, it's way too obvious. Something I used to say too is motherfuckers like being blinded by being immersed in your energy, immersed in your love, okay, and wearing it as a cloak, and thinking that they got that shit solely by themselves. Like, they get big headed, like when you love on them, when you pour into them and shit like that, and you feel me, you gas them up, you feed them like you supposed to, like that's what you're supposed to do. But they let that shit go to their fucking head, okay, or they let these motherfuckers, like, you feel me, like, you know, narrate it in a manner. Look. Oh my God. Y'all, I'm just tired, so bear with me. Bear with me. I'm getting through this. But they end up thinking that, oh, if you love them like this and they got you doing all this and all these emotions and being all emotional and stuff, you feel me? Like, they can get this with anybody, or you feel me? They can do this with the next bitch. You feel me? With the next dude. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, nah, like, you know, let me take them, give me my cloak back. Give me my energy back. You feel me? Like, give me back. No, there's no more milk. No more milk. Nah. Suckling 101. Queen of Swords. There's no more milk. You feel me? Like, please. Like, can I get some more of mother's milk? No, you cannot. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. I'm sensing, like, because, like, heavy energy of pride and shit, man. 10 of Wands. Like, there's some energies that's burning. They was trying to manipulate something here. Okay? Yeah, or abuse and manipulation, man. Like, trying to manipulate you outside of your authenticity, or you outside of your divinity, okay? Trying to manipulate you to go outside of that somehow, or manipulate you in general, or trying to undermine your divinity, undermine your integrity. Envious of your hustle because it's noble and honest. And what I mean, so the way that I'm getting hustle, noble and honest hustle, when God talks about labor of love, you know, look, don't you got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords together that fell on the fucking floor. When God talks about labor of love, or laboring, and, you know, you, if a man don't labor, you know, he don't get nothing. You know what I'm saying? So think about these men that call themselves, oh, I'm not chasing a woman. You feel me? I'm not pursuing a woman. Oh, okay, well, go ahead and, you know, sit in that tower moment. You know, sit in that foundation that's very faulty. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to pour love, you know, where you don't want to pour love into earth. You don't want to pour love into the waters. You get what I'm saying? Like, then, well, how the fuck you expect something to grow? What the fuck's supposed to grow solely from air and fire? What's gonna grow solely from that? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, even God, like, which we're all spiritual first, having a natural experience, like, everything was spiritual first, but then God created something, you know, tangible, like practical, like something you can touch. Like, God created earth, God created bodies are, you know, replicas of earth. You know, God created gardens and food, that's replica of the body. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's replica of your gifts, you know, a reflection of your gifts, the temperaments. Come on now, a whole angel, a whole angel. Temple. Okay, you see, and what is, you see this pouring into another cup, taking one cup and pouring into the other cup. Oh, y'all gotta bear with me. Oh, God, give me strength, bro. Get through this reading. Oh, I gave up gold for grains of sand, slipping through my hand. Something is slipping away. Something is steadily slipping away. Somebody gave up gold. There's something about hiding you. For some of you guys, there's this energy. There's something about hiding you. Maybe somebody regrets this. Somebody regrets being deceptive or lying about some type of judgment behind the scenes, or some energies judging you behind the scenes, okay? Judging you because of apparent misfortune. Okay? You got Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and you got Seven of Pentacles. Somebody was in two minds about moving on away from a fucking Empress. Moving away from an Empress, or seeing Empress as, you know, turbulent or chaotic, or when the whole time Empress, what's sitting behind Empress? You got Empress, wish fulfillment. Queen of the Cups, sweetheart, loving. Okay, Nine of Pentacles is going to lead to some type of self-sufficiency and growth. But, okay, it's going to transmute some type of burdensome energy or hardships, right? With love. Okay? Man, the Hierophant in reverse. Somebody moved away or made a choice to not invest or commit to this Empress energy, this Queen of Cups energy, somewhere where they genuinely loved because of what the external circumstances of what things appeared like on the external or to the physical eye. Okay, like maybe you not out here wearing Louis Vuitton, you're not out here wearing Dolce and Gabbana, you're not out here wearing, you know what I'm saying, like you're not out here with the nice house and the nice whip, and you feel me, or a 2026 whip, 2025 whip type shit. Like you're not out here with the Jordans and whatever, like the newest shoes and the best shoes, and you're not out here at the best venues all the time. Like this is giving like a strong illusion of clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all understand the ultimate clout chaser is Satan himself. Okay. So somebody rejected the Empress energy. Somebody rejected real, genuine love. Okay, and they went and they really felt like they was win, like this was a dub, like they won some, and they pridefully walked their ass right into a heartbreak. Okay, following up with some type of toxic karmic group here. Okay, that had some type of plans and plots on them in secret. You see that shit? You see that shit? To put this person or destabilize this person. Okay, they wanted to reduce a King of Wands and Six of Wands to a page type shit. You feel me? And what's way at the back of the whole stack of cards? The King of Pentacles. They wanted to bring this person as far away from legacy and stability as possible. Look, that was the secret. Man, look here now. I don't care what it looks like when somebody plot to like come up against a divine being, bro. As long as you stay rooted and grounded in God, and it's not really that difficult compared to them. It's not as easy as they think it is to uproot us, okay, when we're rooted and grounded, because you have to understand that came with like some time and like being calculated. That came with some type of intelligence, you feel me, some type of education, study to show that self approved. Like there's, you got beans and all type of shit, like to make sure you steady, you grounded, like you're a mountain, you're a holy mountain. It's not easy to move a mountain. And think about the time it takes for a mountain to build and create through the earth. Man, come on, man. Like, who is this? Like, I'm channeling an ancestor. A male. I'm channeling a masculine ancestor right now. The way that I'm talking. Somebody could talk like that. You feel me? Somebody could talk like that. Fire as karma is what I just saw. Okay? There could be some type of, however that fire is manifesting, whether that's like literal, like people's actual houses catching fire, cars catching fire, whatever, losing clothes, losing materials or whatever. Like there's something being like reduced or degraded, or like it like just disintegrated. Like you really chose clout chasing and attention seeking over real love that is rare and peculiar. You ain't noticed? Like, it's pretty rare and peculiar to really find somebody that really love you for you, and they genuine and sincere love. Okay, unconditional love. Like, they really love you thoroughly. Like, that's pretty rare, bro. You know what I'm saying? You haven't noticed how wealthy or the more like wealthy established men are in loving relationships with wives and shit. Like, y'all not clocking the T? Y'all not clocking it? Like, okay. You ain't noticed that, people, they always try to involve feminine energy, like, or places where there's like wealth building and riches and stuff. They always try to involve feminine energy some way or another, right? Even if it's like modified or toxic or polluted or somehow. Like, let's think about water, all the manifestations of water, different beverages and drinks, alcohol. Like, let's really talk about it. Like, let's talk about pools. Let's talk about, you feel me, luxury. Okay, luxury and scenic places. Okay, earth and water, babes. Let's talk about it. And the connection with wealth and riches and abundance and prosperity. You not clocking the T? You know what I'm saying? Like, you not clocking the T? You not clocking it? Fire as karma. Fire could also be some type of inflammation in the body. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody chose, bodies that were built on straw, bodies that are weak, wavering, unreliable, self-destructive. People who vandalize themselves. People who don't repair what needs to be repaired. You get what I'm saying? Like, hey, you don't see that crack in the window, that fracture in the window? You should probably do something about it before it spread and get bigger and shatter. Hey, you don't see that crack in the wall? Like, you gotta do something about that. Hey, you don't see? Hey, you don't smell? Hey, you don't notice? Is that mold? Damn, now I'm motherfucking sick. Somebody lacked discernment. Somebody, got rid of the eyes, okay, the seer. 111 on the fucking clock. Attempts to end your career. Somebody realized that they was associating with individuals who gave them some type of false advice here in attempts to end their career, end their legacy, end their growth, and their expansion. They could have even stooped to the point of using love spells. Y'all know they do it. We know they do it. We know they do it. Of course there's going to be love spells in a situation where there's real love. Okay? God-given love. Of course it's going to be love spells that they have to resort to witchcraft and sorcery and magic such as love spells to try to disrupt where there's real genuine love, which is the most potent, most powerful thing to existence. God himself is love. God is love. I wish I could hear this wind blowing right after I said that. God is love. Like, this shit is not rocket science, bro. Like, what the hell? You didn't take the bait. Bait magic backfire. These people really thought they was gonna utilize this love or utilize this same type of tactics and shit against somebody that's literally a flame of love. Somebody who is the frequency or embodies the frequency of love, bro. Like, you're a reflection of the divine. You feel me? You're God's child. You are love. The hell? If somebody thought that these same ass tactics was gonna work on you, like, nah, babes. I'm stronger than that shit. I'm actually vibrating on the frequency of God's love. Like, what the fuck you think? Love spells or shit like that. That shit don't have no fucking power over me. Somebody, was in a rocky place with the divine. Okay, somebody was conflicted between the divine and money, the divine and attention, the divine and popularity, the divine and, you get what I'm saying? Don't most of them anyway. Most of them and most people get confined by that shit. Like, clock the T. All you gotta do is pay attention. Encouraging someone or other to harm you or hurt your feelings. Okay, they tried to literally decapitate somebody from real love because that love was tied to their growth and evolution. These people was witnessing it. That's why they went so fucking hard. They was watching this person expand and grow and get these opportunities and be, like, become successful, succeed at this, succeed at that, succeed at this, succeed at that. Okay, and what was the main factor that was different from any other time when this person was experiencing Two of Pentacles energy, or, you feel me? Like, what was the difference? The difference was the divine collector was not in the picture. You not clarity. Allow their friends and families to attack you. They did nothing. They sacrificed them all by attacking the anointed one. Okay, sacrifice their fucking selves. They sacrificed this person. This is somebody who is the leader of a legacy. This is somebody who was charged to transform a bloodline, transform a legacy. And it's like some of these people could have even known this shit, but they was so fucking jealous and envious, bruh. And they was also on assignment they damn selves for the devil, for Satan. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, that shit crazy. They thought they was gonna, like, sacrifice you and still take the damn fortune, still reap the benefits from this person being attached or associated with your energy. They thought they was just gonna create these rips and tears all up and through you, and was just gonna sip and suck and slurp and consume what leaks out of you. That ain't happening, babes. That ain't happening. What you gonna sip, slurp, and consume is the toxic love, is the toxic lies and deception, and all the toxins that are used to distort, okay, to pollute love, okay? It's like putting some type of weird coloring in some water that turns the water brown and calling it tea. Bitch, that ain't no fucking real herbs, bitch. That's some fucking artificial coloring. That's some shit. You put shit in that water, shook it up. Shit in graveyard magic, shook it up. Okay? Probably put some little flavoring in that motherfucker. All this artificial shit, all these fucking examples that we got. Artificial flavoring. That's imitation vanilla, bitch. That's not the real vanilla that you scrape off the. Nah. That's imitation vanilla, bitch. What the spec said in the ice cream. I don't see it. That's imitation vanilla, bitch. That's fucking flavoring. It's not the real deal. It's not the origin. It's not from the origin. Like, what the hell? They are eating their words, force-fed. Oh, baby. It's already 40 fucking minutes. I'm channeling like a motherfucker. Bad odors, that's karma. Because these motherfuckers moldy and dusty and, you feel me, like, unclean. We're talking about unclean spirits. Somebody want to come home, bruh. And they talking about your temple. There's something about your cleanliness. Cleanliness is next to godliness, okay? You do your due diligence to clean up the muck and the grind and the dust or whatever that may get tracked through your temple, tracked through, you feel me? Like, you trying to love on motherfuckers and be welcoming and inviting, like, come as you are. Motherfuckers come up in there with all this other shit attached to them. They come up in there, shit is cool. Motherfuckers find out, damn, you was in the palace? You was in the palace? And they go and want to collect counsel from the wrong motherfuckers and want to come back in the palace with these toxic ass behaviors, polluting shit, vandalizing shit. You feel me? And of course, we got to do our due diligence to make the repairs, like angel such and such in charge of repairing this and repairing that. And you feel me? My heart chakra, like, you feel me? Like, my roots need repair. My heart needs repair. The roof, my crown needs repair. You feel me? Like, there's something going on with my plumbing system. It needs to be repaired. We need some filters for the water. There's some filtration, better filtration. We need to change out the filtration for the water, for the sacred chakra. Okay, like, this light went out. There's some shortage in the cores, like the electricity, the solar plexus, bitch. Clock the T. Y'all, like I'm saying, like when I say God run through y'all veins, bruh. God run through y'all veins, bruh. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to speak parables. It ain't nothing to talk that God is taught with y'all, bruh. It says your money, business, clientele, stability, prosperity, abundance is ever expanding. Of course it is, because the garden is upkept. The garden is upkept. There's something about you upkeeping the garden, bro. Your Garden of Eden. You know how rare it is for a motherfucker to come across a Garden of Eden? But even the first ones that was in it was ungrateful. You didn't take the bait. Bait magic backfired, man. So they try to use this man, a man who is tall, as bait. Some people, some family and friends associated with them. Or even your family and friends. Family or friends. Okay? Family and friends of Satan. Okay, try to use a man who is tall or a woman. Try to use somebody you loved and care about. How many times you did this shit? You always have to use the people that collective love deeply and care about. Like, what the hell? Because that's what motivates and drives you to be on to do the dumbest shit possible. The hell, you let your love become hate and envy. There's a thin line between love and hate, man. These things are not out here floating around like this. These gems of wisdom is not out here for no fucking reason, bro. Clock the damn T. Somebody got a dream state injury. Like, no, you gonna have to come correct, bruh. Hell. You understand how much more vulnerable you are in the dream state, in the spirit? These are people who thought they was clever and shit and moving in the shadows and because they doing shit, they astral projecting and astral traveling and in the dream state. Like, what the fuck you think you gonna do to me in the spirit realm? You can't even get it done in the physical. What the fuck make you y'all can't kill me in the physical? The fuck make you feel like you gonna kill me in the spirit, bitch? There's no limits. No limitations in the spirit. Like, you really could lose. You know how many motherfuckers don't wake up from their sleep? Now, some of them, like, God, man, come on. Some of them are real victims. Some of them, like, suspects is a motherfucker. Serial murderers. Serial thieves. Okay? An obsessed stranger connected to someone you know. Travel to your home. Astral traveling, astral project. I just said it. Somebody try to travel to you to do something or try to destroy or, man, try to break into, try to squat inside of your home, a skinwalker. Bitch, yeah, you done got injured, huh? The fuck? You gotta go. Like, of course you're gonna get caught. My security system is on 10. Why I heard eclectic? My security system, you won't even expect it. You can't even define it. You can't even process it. So I'm sure you did get hurt. The fuck? Then you didn't realize Archangel Michael was right there next to my bed, huh? You thought because I was sleeping beauty energy. You thought because I was asleep, you thought it was gonna be easy type shit. Archangel Michael right there. And Archangel Michael right there, but I got my security system is like all around me. Tell them about the dream, babes. Tell them about that dream. Yeah. Tell them that. You should have been told them that. I think you did tell them that. Okay, and they was triggered. Just like Joseph and his brothers was triggered by his dream. Not realizing that dream could have saved them. That dream was a forewarning. Somebody's hair is thinning and falling the fuck out. Oh, damn. You know, what's the shit called? On top of the roof, you know, falling off and shit. Like, damn. Like, oh. The gutters? Whatever that shit called. 122. This is so crazy how you didn't take the bait magic. Bait magic backfired. That shit keep coming up. So, these people, they took the bait. They was actually taking the bait. I'm thinking about these lyrics in my song, Bendy Angel. My bendy fell off, but the one I had on today. I searched for you. I didn't leave without putting up a fight. But on it went. At some point you gotta draw the line. I didn't wanna go outside of it. I even offered blueprints and new designs, but you kept on dragging me down. Someone gotta keep the legacy alive. Put my foot on the gas, roll up the kush, puff on the gas. Whatever it takes for me to survive, make the best with what I got. The reality is, so many walking around with masks on. The casualty of my existence is that I ripped those masks off. Now they saying I'm a monster, but I'm really an angel. Head wrap, bendy, and bangles. Striking up fires in the cold. Coming forth as pure gold. Just like Jah told Job. They don't know what I've been through. They only know what I tell them. They want me to be jealous of surface level investments in vanities. That shit old, medieval. When they can't reach levels, only a soul can go. They try to cover it up with clothes. They try to prove that they the most. They try to show that they the GOAT. Better hold on to your coat. They playing with devils just to cope. Addicted to me like... They playing with devils just to cope. Addicted to me like coke. Feel burned, my mind glow. So they want me to go. So I went back to the sky where I belong. Shining even brighter than before. In these sunglasses, they swerving off the road. Wanted me to be in the same boat. License to levitate. No obstruction, no traffic, no obstruction in my flow. I tend to intimidate. Feels different when you in the presence of an authentic soul. No pretender is safe. You can consider me bait. Facts. Put my foot on the gas. Roll out the cash. Puff on the gas. Whatever it takes for me to survive. Make the best of what I got. The reality is, so many walking around with masks on. The casualty of my existence is that I ripped those masks off. Now they saying I'm a monster, but I'm really an angel. Head wrapped beneath in bangles. Striking up fires in the cold. Striking up fires in the cold. There's something about just burning passion. Like, I'm here. I don't even want to say that. We're not going to quote that rapist. Burning love. Religious women who do witchcraft to get what they want. Pity, pity. They really thought the abundance was attached to the man. Oh, Adam. That Garden of Eden is earth energy. That's feminine energy. You say you wanted it. You wanted that feminine in physical form, a woman. You know, you was immersed in it. You was made of it. Your body is, reflective of earth. Your blood, your saliva, your mucus. All the fluids, all the water in your body, you're made up of what? About 80% of water, 80 to 90% water. But they thought that abundance was just, oh, okay. Some of them knew type shit that it's the feminine. It was you. It was Empress. Some of them knew. Some of these, pawns, they thought it was attached to the masculine. You know what I'm saying? They cannot break the reversals, curses, hexes that have backfired and been given by God as karma. That's unfortunate. Why did you plant those seeds? And, it's grown like sporadically and wildly, the wilderness. And damn, you done got your little birdies going over here to spread this gossip and this slander and then and stalking gangs, flying monkeys. Damn. So you have to try to locate everything everywhere with your toxic seeds, your hexes and your curses. You have to try to locate everywhere that is grown and spread like a wildfire. Oh, fire as karma. God has withdrawn from them. God ain't there, babes. Ain't no way out of it. Ain't no victory attached to what you got going on. There's no escape to safety. There's no moving to calmer waters. There's no love coming. There's none of that. Because God has withdrawn. It's not inhabitable, conditions. It's not habitable conditions for divine. You feel me? Your money, business, clientele, stability, prosperity, abundance is ever expanding. Damn, it came out a second time, Just, who we another one. There's something about your thick, luxurious hair, rapid growth, etheric antennas. Somebody's crying uncontrollably. They are or will hurt for more. Oh, they are or will hurt far more than the pain they caused you, Divine Collective. That's interesting. Meanwhile, you're over here self-employed, business owner, and self-made. That's what's on your path over here. While they're all sick. Y'all ain't think to grow no herbs to help heal yourself? Y'all ain't, oh shit. Y'all ain't plant, y'all didn't water nothing with love. Y'all ain't plant nothing with love. Oh, you thought you was gonna steal some herbal seeds from over here, but y'all ain't got you feel me? Like, y'all don't have the appropriate, pure waters and fertilizer to make it grow, huh? Those grounds are impure over there, right? Oh, okay. Poisonous berries, poisonous fruits. You will know them by their fruits, is what God said, right? People who once helped them or fake support are mocking and laughing behind their back and in their face. They're the inside joke. They thought they called themselves making you the inside joke though. Damn. Attention seeker is the inside joke in this bitch. Y'all the inside jokes. Is receiving bad attention. Attention to what they want to remain hidden. Humiliation, exposure. Damn. They will all fall if they do not confess and correct their ways. Well, what do you expect? Y'all sitting there, y'all don't, okay, y'all just covering up the cracks in the ceiling, in the wall, in the floor, the fractured windows. Y'all put a sheet or a blanket over it. That whole damn window shattered. Y'all just, damn, now motherfuckers done broke up in your shit. Damn, now you done losing shit. Motherfuckers done stole shit. Damn, somebody experiencing loss. They are afraid, very, very afraid. As I said, if somebody's sick, okay, somebody's having some type of stomach issues, like digestion, like vomiting. There's something significant about vomiting. People who think their desires regarding you will override their desires of your heart, but most importantly, the desires God has for you. Denied. Oh, somebody. Oh, they on. Oh, did y'all know God had a hit list? I'm hearing that in two ways. God's hit list. Motherfuckers getting popped one by one. Drop it one by. Let the bodies hit the flow. Let the bodies hit the flow. You talking about somebody who flooded the earth before? Somebody who plagued a whole city. Y'all understand that individuals, groups, collectives, communities represent cities, countries, houses. Did y'all realize that? Y'all didn't realize that? Let's say you and those toxic family and friends that band together is a city. Y'all motherfuckers played, eh? Y'all plagued over there, right? Okay. Motherfuckers sick. Somebody hot. Somebody hot. You are beautifying and growing more youthful in appearance and vitality, Divine Collective. While they're all sick and on God's hit list. There's something about these people being haunted or guilt-ridden due to certain songs. It's like they can't escape the guilt. They can't escape the shame. They can't escape what they've done. They're being tormented. And even music that's intended to be good. Like, for example, like, I shared a song today by Hezekiah Walker. God favored me. Love is patient. It's 133. Master Teacher 33. Unconditional love. Love mastery. Love is patient, caring. Love is kind. Love is felt most when it's genuine. But I've had my share of love abuse, manipulated, and its strength misused. They whispered, conspired, they told their lies. God favors me, my character, my integrity, my faith in God. God favors me. Will not fall, will not bend, won't compromise. God favors me. I speak life and prosperity, and I speak health. God favors me. These people being tormented by songs because these songs that are intended to be good, that are intended to be reassuring to those who truly are divine, those who truly are pure hearted, Those who truly are moving with good intentions and they not out here masquerading themselves as light, but really, malicious as fuck. See, those songs are reassuring for us, but them motherfuckers out here masquerading themselves as benevolent. They talk the talk, they walk the walk, they dress the part. They regurgitate the language, the dialogue, the dialect. See, but it's not within, it's not internal, okay? They just worry about what the outside of the house look like type shit. But on the inside, shit fucked up. So they can't be reassured by songs of genuine love. They're guilt-ridden and shameful. Because them songs, think about them lyrics I just quoted in that song. These people are guilty of those behaviors. Again, somebody who spoke life and spoke prosperity and spoke health, they sitting here doing health spells on the person. Okay, backfired. Inflammation, like I said. And it's spooky around here. It's spooky around here. A man who is short is experiencing some type of health issues. An unlawful beauty procedure, irresponsible veneer tech, braces tech, lash tech, BBL injections. Okay? Something about that unlawful beauty procedure linked to a health spell, possibly connected to a man who is short. This could even be the tech or the person who provided the procedure. Or this could be somebody who received the procedure. Rivals whose insecurities are triggered by your authenticity, divine collective all. Damn. Yep, equally distributed karma. Telepathic communication blocked and disabled. Damn. Ruined their lives out of envy. Yeah. They've done this to too many people. They have a pathology, a pattern, a history, consistency. Until no one is able to help them. Spooky, accurate intuition. Wish they could take it all back. Craving your energy. Praying for another chance. Redemption and deep regret. An escort. Yacht girl, prostitute, gigolo. Someone who sells sex for money. Someone who thought they were better than you due to money and materials is losing everything. Wow. How many times that card game came out while your business, prosperity and abundance is expanding? That person who thought they, their lives carry weight because of their materials and how they, dress, how they look on the outside is losing everything simultaneously. Skin burns? What happened? I want you to make sure I look at you. What happened? What happened? What happened? Did you want to watch videos and project and shit, or think you gonna harvest some beauty or do some type of like beauty spells? What happened? What happened? What happened, mamas? Somebody could be from New York. What happened, mamas? You being brought to your knees, huh? Well, I mean, you was doing that anyway. What them knees look like? You was gonna end with your own career? Every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess that God meant what he said. Touch not his anointed and do his prophets no harm. How about that? Let's talk about it. Notice everything they touch fails. Marriage, pregnancy, career, fitness goals, health, and more. It was only a matter of time. Someone who routinely sows distortion and confusion is losing their mind. insanity. They really gonna continue losing their mind, coming over here, smiling with shit, while you're steadily sowing truth and revelation, Divine Collective, including exposing their asses. Oh, hey, chill. Don't pull all your hair out. Don't pull it all out. Damn, relax. Rejected prospects praying for you to be single, lonely, to not receive real love because you won't choose them. It's sad that you're going to have to be single, lonely, and not receive real love because you was wishing that on the Divine Collective. That's unfortunate. However, I must say that's fair. I hid my jealousy with shade. I'm fighting friends. No, infighting. But I'm fighting friends. Somebody wants you to know that they're fighting with their friends. About you. About y'all. Infighting. Friends turned enemies. Damn. No loyalty amongst thieves. Escort yacht girls, prostitutes, gigolos. Friends who sell sex for money. Maybe. Love spells backfire. A group of friends that abuse love spells or do love spells to get what they want, but want to masquerade like they're religious and they love Jesus, they love God. Meanwhile, they out here routinely sowing distortion and confusion. They're losing their minds and experiencing bad odors as karma. Spooky, accurate intuition over here. You like what you see? Yeah, he do too. Domination magic failed. Reverse. Backfired. What's dominating you over there? Those demons? Telepathic communication block disabled. Alright, y'all. This is starting to repeat. I know y'all like a lot of attention. Selfish, absorbed person is scattering like roaches. Selfish, absorbed friend group that try to do love spells, that fail to dominate you or dominate somebody, okay? That's being dominated now because of the domination magic reversing. Okay, they can no longer influence or manipulate energies via telepathic communication because it's been blocked and disabled. They could have also been blocked from somebody's phone or blocked from communication. Somebody could have blocked them. Toxic friend group that abuse love spells, experiencing bad odors and shit. And they scattering like roaches. People could have been reporting your content if you post any type of content somewhere. Okay. What they got to do with the truth? The truth is still going to prevail. No friend spells, wanting no one to like you or support you. Okay. Y'all don't even like each other, hence why y'all over there fighting. Friends turn enemies. Okay. Family feud? Family too? Damn. Y'all be talking about each other so bad. Y'all so fucking fake. Like, y'all been fake to each other. Everyone knows, but haven't revealed all that they know to and about an evil spirited person. A coven failed to recruit you, harness your energy, and harvest your power. And now no one is able to help them because y'all gotta pay for that. Y'all gotta pay. For the simple fact that you thought you was gonna do that to me, and you've done this to a lot of people. Y'all are serial murderers, serial thieves. Okay, serial spiritual murders. Because you know how y'all like to craft and plot and do shit at 144? To the, oh, you thought you was gonna do that to the 144? Car spells? What about it? What about it? Animal sacrifice? What about it? these people lied, or somebody lied or was lying on your pussy, lying on their pussy, lying on your dick, or lying on their dick. Okay. Somebody was lying about who you was sleeping with. It says females who knowingly share the same man because he popular, fine, or rich. It's getting desperate. We don't do that, babes. That's the difference. The difference between me and you. Using your love and loyalty to mask deception will be repaid with judgment. Damn. Everybody gonna get it. Everybody gonna. Everybody. We gonna spin and kill these bitches for a nigga telling on. Wants you to contact them, but you're not. Oh. Alright. Playing clueless to mask their involvement. Well, good luck with that. It's not gonna, it's not gonna eradicate the judgment and the karma, so you do what you gotta. You do what you gotta do. So there's only one way to escape that, babes. Better speak up. Better make your way where you need to go and tell the truth, bitch. And mend your wrongs. Or you can expect continual suffering. I'll put my cards to the side real quick. Let's clarify this for them, Divine Collective. Just in case they think this is malarkey. Just in case they think this, because, bitch, I'm tired right now. And they got me giving y'all this reading, babes. Queen of Swords. So I know y'all looking. Queen of Swords. I'm gonna sit that right now. Whoa! Damn. Do you wanna be wanna love me like that? Like that? Wait, I gotta remember how she do it. Do you want me? Wanna love me like that? Like that? They do. They wanna love you like that. They already love you like that. He already love you like that, girl. He already love you like that. Jeez Louise. Tell me. Tell them. Because I already know. Y'all already know. If they don't own up, confess, and correct their wrongs, what can they expect? Can they expect message for King of Cups? Future. What? I'm so motherfucking tired. Where's that? Where is that? Where is that? my god, why y'all be so pressed to be around lying ass people, bro? Like, who the fuck is that pressed to be around lying ass motherfuckers, bro? Y'all. Not me, babe. I want I'm pressed to be around you, babe. Where you at? What? I mean, like, if I don't want you, then I just don't want you, like. And some people burdened by some decisions or some final verdicts. Yeah, they're burdened. They're burdened. Some people from somebody's past, some people get left in the past. Oh yeah. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Damn. Wheel of Fortune. I mean, hey, if you want that fortune, you know what you gotta do. Look, you know what you gotta do. Or else suffering. But you know what you want to do with that. You do what you want to do with that. You do what you want to do with that. Okay? You do what you want to do with that. Why these people say? Why you taking your time? Why y'all still letting people? Okay, hold you up and shit with that bullshit because they don't want to. Okay. They don't want to get their repairs on their car, on their vehicle, their body, their vessel. So you want to be somewhere broke down on the side of the road with them? Oh, damn, don't let one of these predators run up on y'all ass. Don't you fuck around on missing or some shit. I mean, but hey, how you know, but you gotta know. Let me show you how this came out. You do what you gotta do because you understand this. These people are around motherfuckers that really thought they was gonna do that to you, divine being. Man, get out of here. Look at you though, the motherfucking victor. Hallelujah. Hey, I can feel the presence of the Lord. And I'm gonna get my blessings right now. I'm so tired. This is how a Taurus acts when she's sleeping. I'm hungry too. Y'all ain't getting shit. Y'all not getting shit. Y'all not getting none of my shit. Y'all are not getting none of my shit. Period. You're not going to get it through him. You're not going to get it through her. You're not going to get any of the collectives, covenant, fortune. No. It's for the collective. The fuck? We over here. We was sowing seeds over here for this. And you really think you going to come over here? You know how the motherfuckers, they want to move up in some land and this is our land and you got to pay $5 to come hike over here. What the fuck, bitch? Who the fuck is you? This is God's land, first of all. The fuck? Who the fuck are you? To try to come up over here and prostitute. Oh, okay. The fuck are you? Who the fuck are you think you gonna come over here and take over my garden, bitch? You don't even, first of all, me and my garden is one. My heartbeat is in this soil. The breath that I breathe is in these plants and these fruits. Fuck you mean? The water. My emotions is in the water that make up these fruits. What do you mean you gonna come over here and take over my shit, bitch? You damn right you insane motherfucker. You don't have the fortitude. You don't have the strength. You weak. What? You understand how weak that shit is, bitch? Instead of trying to grow your own, you really think you gonna come over here? Man, fuck out of here, man. Literally. The fuck you gonna do with that fishy ass? What the fuck you gonna do with that? In my garden. Whatever y'all do gonna get transmuted. Bitch, you can't even make it over. What? Oh. I mean, hey, if you want to be suicidal in this motherfucker, hey, do what you gotta do, babes. Like, a bro, do what you gotta do. Because collective protected over here by, man, come on. It only take just one angel. What do you mean? And it's thousands over here communing in the house. We over here having a family reunion and every day. Not once one time a year. Every day it's a family reunion in this motherfucker. That's all I have for you guys. Like and comment if this resonates for you. I'm sleepy. I can't even give you salutations. I'm tired. 1:55.